What's the best thing I saw today? What do you think? To the rack. Number one in the building. Purdue. First ever game is number one, and they trail late by 1. But that's okay because they have an adult that patrols the paint. His name is Trevion Williams. Give it to Trevion and see what you get. I bet you get a bucket. Boil her up. They do. 3.4 on the clock. Ron Harper Jr. got enough time to get a shot off. If it goes, they win, and they do. Ron Harper Jr. had 30 on the night. And you want to talk about a court storm, that's legitimate joy in the rack. They come roaring out of the bleachers. Here's another look at it. Wrong foot and everything, Steve.
Looks pretty good to me.
And their eye hole.
Who's got next? What a scene. Ron Harper Jr. will join us a little bit later to talk about the moment. And what are the plans for the evening in Piscataway? Celebrate a win over number one.
You know, Coach K used to always talk about it. He goes, you know, when you go on the road, you got to be 10 points better than somebody. Because if you allow it to be close, crazy things can happen. We allowed it to be close. You know, we had a couple free throw box outs we didn't get. We turned the ball over there late. We get an offensive foul. Crazy things happen. And obviously that shot was, kind of a once in a lifetime type shot. But we allowed it to be close. You know, if you go look at the box, even though none of us has box scores, but if you go to ESPN, you can look at it. He's hitting one right now. Sometimes when you celebrate and everybody storms the court, the box scores come out late. But when you look at it, you know, we out-rebound them. We have fewer turnovers, but they shot better. And that's what can offset the possessions. We had way more possessions than they did. They shot better from three. They were more efficient. They shot better overall, and they shot better from the free throw line.
Purdue head coach Matt Painter. Obviously, their poor job of the host setting that up, the euphoria of the made bucket there. Purdue just the fifth team in AP poll history to lose to an unranked team in their first ever game as AP number one. Hasn't happened since Wisconsin fell to Michigan State in 2007. Rutgers entered the night 0-11 all-time against AP number ones, the last of which came against North Carolina back in 2008. Women's side.